it's a regional title on the line, so you can't pump up one team over another. Everybody's good that's left. What are you thinking about when you go into Friday night?
Well, I tell you what, you get this far in the postseason, it's not by accident. There's two good teams going to be facing each other this coming Friday night. Bishop Dwenger is one of the best teams in the state, for sure. There's not a lot of weaknesses there to expose. They don't beat themselves, so we're going to have to go out there and beat them ourselves and execute very well on offense and defense.
How much confidence did your team get from that win over Delta last week? Because Delta came in a very good squad, and you guys it was a convincing win.
Yeah, it was a big win for us because we did it, offensively and defensively, and our special teams played well. So, it was one of our first complete games we've had in a while against a good opponent. A team, a one-loss school, and a team that's been, perennial in the sectional championship and into the regional. So that was a good win for us, a good confidence boost, which we're going to need to go into Dwenger this week.
Looking on paper, there's two very good things going against one another. State's leading rusher, Dwenger's 6th-ranked defense. I mean, something's got to give, right?
Something's got to give. Everybody wants to kind of make this out to be Raymond Wright versus Tavon Hurst, but the story's going to be in the trenches, and Bishop Dwenger's really good up front on both sides of the ball, so we're going to really have to play at our best level and have really good technique and get off the ball and sustain blocks if we want to drive the ball against this defense.
Do you tell your guys that you're not ready for the ride, Dan?
Oh, absolutely. We talk about that all the time. I mean, we want to keep playing as long as we can play. We love being around each other. The kids are really close-knit. The coaches enjoy this group of kids. So, we want this to go as long as it can. I'm not looking forward to turning in equipment.
And as a player, do they look at the historical references, the playing Bishop Dwenger and you guys, you haven't fared well against them in the past? I mean, how do you get them to not think about that?
I don't think they're really thinking about our past with Bishop Dwenger because most of these kids haven't been around. We haven't played Dwenger for years. I think they realize how good Bishop Dwenger is, and what I'm hoping is they look at this as the ultimate challenge. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to play the best and beat the best. If you can't get excited about playing Bishop Dwenger in regional championships, then you have no business putting pads on.
It's got to be nice, though, that you just have to travel across town for a regional title, though.
Yeah, it's not a bad travel at all. It's right down the street. And, we're familiar with the stadium. We've played plenty of sectional games there when Concordia, we were 3A. So we played there. The stadium's very similar, if not the exact same stadium we've got here. So it's a familiar place for us.
Now, Patrick Ryan, he hasn't thrown an interception all year. They're big up front. How do you get through that big front?
Well, I tell you what, if I had the answer for that, I'd be a pretty popular guy. But it's hard to get. They're so good up front, and they run the ball so well, and it keeps you from getting your pass rush, getting into that pass rush mode. You never know when they're going to run and pass. Coach does a good job of mixing up the run and pass. So, we've just got to stay in our lanes, get a rush on him when they are passing the football, try to get our hands up and at least, change his trajectory a little bit. And if we can get pressure on him, who knows, maybe he'll make mistakes.
And I think it's always key to get off to a good start. I mean, I don't think you could have gotten off to a better start than last week's first play of the game, 65-yard touchdown from Tavon. How important is the start of this game?
Well, Tavon's a spark plug for us, obviously, and when he makes big plays, everybody gets excited, and he kind of feeds the team a little bit there. So it's important for us, confidence-wise, it's important for us to get off to a good start, move the ball. If we can get a big play, great. Getting points on the board against Dwenger is the most important thing. We're going to have to score points, and anytime we can move the ball and get some points out of it, it's going to be a good situation for us.
What do you think it's going to be like Friday night?
I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere. I look at this as just a great challenge from a coaching perspective to coach against Coach Schwarzkopf and to play Dwenger this late in the season. To me, it's exciting. So I'm hoping the kids have that same outlook, and we just go out and we play our game and we compete and we have fun and just enjoy the moment.